When I say investing, I mean investing, and not to focus on intra-year volatility, which is only really good for accumulating more exposure on any dips. The main thing where AI stocks are concerned is to have exposure, because without any exposure you're not riding the AI train. So unless you're prepared to immerse yourself into AI, I trundle along to the many AI platforms out there, such as by Google, Microsoft, or Elon Musk's OpenAI, then you're only really going to capitalize on the AI megatrend is by owning AI stocks. And this graph further illustrates the magnitude of the change currently underway, where just two primary AI stocks, i.e. Apple and Microsoft, are now worth more than the entire German stock market, which is definitely a different mindset to trading. For instance, whenever the AI stocks take a tumble, then my instincts are to buy more. Though of course I do keep track of what's happening to affect each stock. For instance, AMD's Ryzen and Threadripper processors have been giving Intel a good run for the money for the past 3 years, where my initial expectations were that Intel would soon squash AMD like a bug by releasing its next generation of powerful processors, maybe on the 7nm scale, but it never happened. Instead, Intel has been losing ground and market share to AMD, thus making me reluctant to add more to Intel holdings despite several opportunities during 2019. Google! I always refer to Alphabet as Google. Maybe one day they'll change its name back to Google, which is what it should be. Google stock is up 26% in 2019. It's had a spectacular bull run where investors had several opportunities to accumulate at sub $1,200 all the way down to sub $10.50. In the real world in 2019, I told people to buy Google. The typical response was $11.50 or so is too expensive. So I repeated, buy Google. Nope, it's too high, don't listen. So what's 1300 then? 1350, 1500, 2000? So the Google stock price is up 26% in 2019. This just illustrates the primacy of being primary. And Google is primary. Keep things simple, folks. Start with Google. Investors who can't fathom buying Google at say $1,300 need to think, what do they do when Google is trading at $13 million a share? For who wins the AI war will own the world, and all we mere mortals can hope to do is ride in the coattails by owning a tiny speck of AI monsters such as Google. In terms of a correction, well, downside appears very limited to maybe 1280, so you're not going to get much of a downside opportunity during 2020. And the rest of this analysis, including buying levels for my top 15 AI stocks, has already been made available to patrons who support my work. So for immediate first access to all of my analysis and trend forecasts, then do consider becoming a patron by supporting my work for just $3 per month, and including primers on how to invest in AI stocks, as well as forecast analysis for 2020, where my next analysis has already been completed on the prospects for the British pound, and soon there will be an in-depth analysis on the stock market. And also remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel for the next video in my AI series.